Hi there, it's Ashley here. Welcome back for this week's Stamp Crit Repeat video for your next stamp. This week I just had to use all of the new watermelon goodies that came out. They were all so cute and I just made these fun little watermelon party tags. I think they're so sweet for summer and they would be really cute on a little thank you package for a friend or family member. I just used all of the watermelon goodies. I used the new watermelon stamp set that came out, one in a melon. I used the watermelon party paper and also the watermelon party gumdrops. So let's get started and I'll share with you what I use and then I'll get into the process video. I used the Your Next Stamp black olive ink and wire snips, and this will all be linked in the description box below so you can find it over in the Your Next Stamp store. I also used the watermelon party sparkly gumdrops. And then I use the Watermelon Party paper pad. This paper pad is so cute and it's just packed with tons of really cute watermelon papers. I used some pink twine from my stash and also some green ribbon. And then I use this adorable new stamp set. This is called One in a Melon, and it is just absolutely jam-packed with so many adorable images. There's a whole bunch of cute little birds inside of the watermelons and a ton of the cute little hamsters. So I went with all the hamster ones, and then I also used the Thanks a Melon sentiment, and then I used the coordinating dies. I also used this die set. This is the Cool Tag 1. It's an older die set, but it is really cute. So I used the main die there, and then the banner, and the little reinforcement hole punches. And then I also pulled in this bow set. This is the Beautiful Little Bows, and I love this set so much. So I added cute little bows there at the bottom. So let's get started. I'm going to take that Cool Tag die there, and I'm just putting it through the die cutting machine, and then I'm going to take the little banner and put it through on the white paper. I'm going to do one for each of them. And I really wanted to incorporate all of the watermelon cuteness. These are just jam-packed with watermelon. So I took the little reinforced hole there, and the nice thing about it is you can use this die if you want on the front of a card, or you can turn it into a tag. So that's really nice that you get that reinforced whole piece because it allows you to make it into little tags if you want, and you can get kind of like a double use out of it. Then I just took that green paper and made a little reinforced hole, and then you can put that around the little circle. I'm taking the little bow pieces here, and this actually makes two different sizes of bows. It makes a really mini little one and then a smaller size, and then it actually makes two different designs of each. So you're getting 4 different bow designs, which is a really good value. I love this bow die. I've used it quite a bit. So I'm just cutting out 2 of these pieces so that I have them for both of the tags. And now I'm just going to add on the sentiment. So I kind of curve it. You can curve your stamp so it could fit onto this little sentiment there. And so it was able to fit perfectly. And so I put that on both of the little tags there. And you could honestly leave the tag just like that and it would be so cute. But I'm going to jam pack it with watermelon cuteness. So I'm going to take some of these cute stamps and I just pull the tags over so I can kind of see what little images are going to fit and which ones I want to use. It was so hard deciding. I just wanted to use all of them. They were all so sweet. So I go with the 2 at the bottom there. I decided I'd do all of the little hamster ones, so I just push aside the tags, and I'm going to stamp out that little cutie who has the watermelon there. And then this one has the little watermelon on its head. And then this one is inside the watermelon. Such a creative set. And then this one is pushing that big watermelon. So sweet. So I'm just going to take my wire snips and cut apart the coordinating dies so I can trim those out. And I don't end up using that bigger watermelon, but I do use all of the little hamster ones, so I just show the trimming out of those. And now I'm going to run it through my die cutting machine. Sometimes I like to color it first and then run it through my die cutting machine, and sometimes I do it first. It just kind of depends how I'm feeling on the time when I'm doing it. So I'm just running through these last 2 little guys, so precious, and then I can get into the coloring. So for the coloring, I'm going to be using my Copic markers today, and I'm going to be using E11, and I'm going to do the light colors of the little hamster with this color. And then I'm going to go in with E00 and blend that out. And I did the little hands there as well. Then I'm going to do the full body part for this one, and I'll do the darker portions for the little spots. So I'm going to use E11 for the little body and then blend that out with E00. And I just love these hamsters so much. They're so precious. And if you love these, there's quite a few different stamp sets in the Your Next Stamp store. they would be under Hammy the hamster. So if you put Hammy the hamster in the search bar, you'll be able to see all the cute little hamsters. There is so many cute ones. One of my favorite ones is the Hammy with the coffee cups. It's so precious. So I'm just using E15 and E13 to blend out the darker portion, and then I'm going to do that on the other hamster as well for the little feet, the tummy, and the eye. His little eye patch there. And now I'm going to do this little hamster. So I decided that I would do the body for this one in E11. And it's just so cute how he's pushing that watermelon with all his little strength. And he's a chubby little guy too. And then I'm going to blend it out with E15 and E13. And then for the last little guy, I'm going to start out by using E15 and E13. And then for the light portions, I'm going to use the light color combo again, which is E11 and E10. And then we get into the pink parts. I'm going to use RV17, RV14, RV13, and RV11. And I think that looks so cute. And then I'm just going to take the RV11 just to add a little bit of pink on all the little hamsters' cheeks. And then for the inside part there of the watermelon, I'm using YG06 and YG00. And YG07 and YG13 for the darker portion. So that little cutie's done. And now I'm going to use the YG06 and YG00. And I'm just going to do every other little one of those little stripes. And then with the YG00, I'm blending it out. And then I'm going to go in with G07 and YG13 to blend that. And you can just get a really nice blend with those color combos. And then I'm going to do the same colors for the rest of them. Again, I'm going to go in with G07 and YG13. And then for the other stripes and the kind of circular base part, I'm going to use YG06 and then blend that out with YG00. So cute. And then the last one here, again with the G07. And then YG13. And I'm so excited for summer to come. This stamp set made me so excited for summer. It's actually still snowing here in Canada, which is quite sad because it's been a long winter, but I'm really looking forward to the summer. So it was a nice breath of fresh air to be coloring these images today. Now I just took my black jelly pen to do the little nose and also the eyes, and then I'm going to take my white jelly pen and I'm just going to add a little dot on each of the little cheeks. And then I add just a little few accents onto the watermelon bases as well. And our images are finished, so now we can put together the little tags. So I've got all of my little pieces here, and I'm going to start out just by taking a glue stick and a little scrap piece of paper and gluing on those little reinforced bits there at the whole top part. And then I'm going to take my ATG gun and adhere on the Thanks a Melon sentiment strip. And now we can do the bows. So basically the little bow, you're going to use this bit here, and you can just put some adhesive and use your pencil to give it a little bit of a curve. Then you can add on this middle strip. And at this point you can decide if you want to have kind of like a bow tie, or if you want to have the piece at the having little kind of like wings at the bottom there, like the little bow ribbons. So you can totally decide which you'd prefer. So I went with the kind of bow tie one. It fit really nicely on the tag, and I wanted to keep all of my little bits on the actual tag. So I went with the little bow tie one, and I'll just save the little bottom ribbon strips for another project. But it's really nice because that particular die set gives you different options of how you want to use the bow, so it really gives you a good bang for your buck because you're getting two different small size bows and two different of the larger size bows. So now I'm going to take the images, and I left this part in so you guys could see. I could not decide how to put these little images on. They just looked cute every way I did it. I couldn't decide if I should have them paired or separate. They were all just so sweet, and I loved every way I put them. So I ended up just taking my adhesive and just putting them down because I did not want to spend any more time trying to fuss around with them. I just loved all of the images so much. I really wanted to just get them all on there. So I decided I'd use this little guy here who's pushing the watermelon, and I just adhere down all the pieces how I want them. So I end up going with that little guy on that one on his own, and then I put 2 on this one, and I'll save that other little cute image for another project. So cute. So I just take this green ribbon here that I had. It was just from my stash. I believe I picked it up at the dollar store years and years ago, and I thought it matched really nice. And then I just took this raspberry colored twine, which I also picked up at the dollar store, and I thought it was sweet. And then I just wrapped a bow around it. I didn't know if it was maybe too much with both of the bows, but I love bows, and this was summery and just total watermelon party cuteness. So I thought 2 bows it is, and so I do end up tying a little bow there and cutting off the little excess twine part. And then I do that on the other one as well. And then I'm going to take some gumdrops. So I took the Watermelon Party gumdrops and I decided I would put a little bit of green and pink just to add some sparkle and some more watermelon cuteness. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this project. Again, I will link all the products in the description box below so you can find it over in the Your Next Stamp store. Thank you as always so much for watching and so much for all of your sweet comments. They always mean so much to me and I really appreciate those of you who take the time to leave a comment. It just makes my day. So thank you as always, and I will see you in next week's video. Bye now.